Hello. Eee. Guys, I don't know if it's gonna be for good, but we're giving the DSLR another shot. Because I realized, well, you guys know, I used to have my DSLR era and I loved her. It was the best. And then it just started the scene and the camera, not the camera itself, but the, I don't know, the utility thing I was using and the browser source was just not cooperating. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I've never tried it on OBS. Because it was kind of just like the way the browser source was going through was being weird. But I added the source and the camera to OBS and it seems to be okay. So we might be back in our DSLR chatting, vibing era. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't like crap out on us midstream. Guys. And also, there's not gonna be a way for you guys to see, but you guys, she has a 50-foot Ethernet cable running through. Oh, there goes the camera. Maybe? It did something. Guys, I have an Ethernet cable, a 50-footer running through my apartment. And I open my settings and it shows my Wi-Fi is under, it's not under Wi-Fi, it's under Ethernet. I think literally that's probably the main thing that was causing my crashes. This is such a quick fix, but I was lazy and this is probably gonna fix literally everything. Like, I expect we won't crash at all. I expect we won't crash. So yeah, we'll see. Look at her go. I know. Guys, also, you know how someone in I forget who it was. I was always talking about how my headphones were so busted and how I was gonna get a new pair. But Bose headphones are really nice. Like, I didn't want to get a new pair because the sound quality is still really good. It was just like my foam thingies were completely ripped open. I don't know if you guys remember, my headphones were really bad. And then someone told me in chat, so I ordered, you can just get replacement, like, fluffy thingies on Amazon. And I took the time to, like, there was just a quick step-by-step guide. I just ripped off the old foam and just, like, put the new ones on. And it looks brand new! These are my same headphones. I just replaced the squishy bits. And they're perfect now. I'm in my productive era. Oh my gosh. The ear rest, yes. The squishy squishies. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing? Hello. I love this scene. I really hope the DSLR Canon utility doesn't crap out like last time. This is so vibey. It's not perfect. Like, my shutter speed, I probably need to fix. It's like kind of choppy, but I like it. Just looks so professional and vibey. Oh my gosh, but welcome on in, Jay. If you're still here, thank you for redeeming first. Trevor, hello, I hope you're doing well. Wolfie, I hope you had a safe flight home. It's good to see you. Oh, guys, I haven't streamed in so long. I have so much to catch up on. It's so funny because Mimi, you did a Just Chatting stream and you were talking about how much you liked it. I was thinking about how I have so much to catch you guys up on. And I kind of just might chat. We'll see. Maybe I'll play some games close to the end, but I kind of just want to chat, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. And Hugh, thank you for redeeming first time chatter. Oh, moving tree, floating tree. Yeah, I was adjusting this like as stream was starting. It's kind of scuffed. It's not as nice as Mimi's, but it's a cute little Christmas moment. Oh gosh. And Renix, I saw you were lurking. Sorry the lurk command didn't pop up in chat. When you said that and it didn't work, I went to my cloud bot and I turned it on, so Streamlabs should be working now. But I hope you have a good lurk. Yeah, I feel like I have so much to catch you guys up on. But Mimi, I hope you're doing well. Puppy, I hope you're doing well. Everyone here. Puppy, I have to get back to your message, but we should so play Lethal Company together. If anyone wants to play Lethal Company, I've been watching so many streamers play Lethal Company, and I genuinely think it's like one of the most... Sorry, I keep bonking my mic. It's one of the most entertaining, funniest games I think I've ever seen. So yeah, I think I want to get on that. So if anyone wants to play it and stream it, oh, that would be so fun. I think Puppy and I are doing it for sure. So if you, Puppy, if you want to figure out like a specific date, or we could just like, you know, keep each other updated. You know, it's not super urgent or anything. Arachnophobia mode is hilarious. That's why I'm pretty set to do it now, because I wanted to get the game since it started popping off a bit. But the spiders were honestly the main thing holding me back, because I have pretty bad arachnophobia, and I love watching people play it, but anytime the spiders were there, it like I'd have to look away and it made me pretty uncomfortable. And then I saw they added the arachnophobia accessibility thing, and it's so funny. So I think I'm totally good to get the game now. The webs are still kind of scary, but it's so funny. It's so good. 6 loads of laundry done, Trevor. Let's go. Let's go. Huge wins. I know, I've been like, after like being in a lazy rut, I've been pretty productive the past few days. It's always a good feeling to get stuff done. But I hope everyone's having a good day. I can't believe I have an Ethernet. Literally, you guys, it's going across my entire apartment. It's 50 feet long. It's worth it though. Like, it's under my settings. It says it's connecting through Ethernet now. And I genuinely think that was the biggest issue with all my streams the past few months. Because it's just Wi-Fi is not really stable. So I think this will be good. I was looking into power adapters so I didn't have to have such a long cord running through my apartment. But I feel like even power, not power adapters, is that the term I'm thinking of? Yeah, power adapters, where it's, you know, it kind of like sends the Wi-Fi through your apartment. But with that, even that, I feel like there's room for it to be a bit spotty. I just wanted a direct cable, so there's no room for error at all. And what I plan to do, I was about to say what I've been doing, but this is my first stream with it. What I did up until right now, I have it plugged into my computer, and if I'm not streaming, I just unplug it from my router and I kind of keep it like coiled up beside my setup. So it just stays in this room, and then when I stream, I just drag it across my apartment, and then I can just drag it back. Just so it's not like always there, you know? I know you could tape it along the walls and the ceiling, but like, I'd rather just like unplug it and plug it in as I need to. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm pretty confident we shouldn't have Wi-Fi or buffering or crashing issues. If we do, that's gonna be a whole problem. I'll have no idea what the problem is at that point. But yeah, I kind of want to plan another 24-hour stream, because you guys, I know I did it, but I have this desire to just have a clean 24-hour VOD, so I might plan another 24 hours, and we might do it again. But anyway, I'm gonna catch up on chat again, one step at a time. I know I'm so getting. Oh, sorry, I bonked you guys, and I'm out of breath. Okay, let's all breathe. I'm gonna have some water. I'm so excited. I'm talking so much. I have so much to say. Also, bonking might not be an issue soon. I've had this for a while, and I've been lazy. I need to set it up. Prime, Amazon Prime. I got this. I figured, you know, I've been streaming for like 3-4ish years with like pretty mediocre to below average mic quality. This was always intended to be a starter mic. It was really cheap on Amazon, and you can definitely tell. I mean, with mic filters and stuff, it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. But yeah, you know, I've definitely gotten enough like donos and stuff over the years to like justify getting this. It wasn't even that expensive. For Prime, it wasn't too expensive. But yeah, I've heard I was torn between a Blue Yeti or HyperX Quadcast. But I think this will be good. I've seen a lot of good reviews about it. I was gonna go for the black one so it like matched my boom arm and everything, but the thing is, the black, I don't know if it was out of stock. It wasn't available for shipping until the end of January. It wasn't eligible for Prime, and this was like a 1-2 day delivery type of thing. And I do like, you guys know, I like the white aesthetic anyway. So I'm gonna try to attach it to this. If it looks weird, the white and black, or if it isn't compatible with this boom arm, I've seen you can get white boom arms specifically for this mic. And then I'll just like replace the whole unit. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going on a tangent. I was joking around with Brandon about it, but I'm also kind of serious. If I get this set up, because we have my original streaming computer, because you guys know I took over his computer. My original OG streaming computer is the one he uses now in the living room. I'm like, what if I brought this old mic to the living room and then I just get a webcam for there and I can open OBS on that computer. And I could like change my scene room every so often. Like I could do a chill little living room stream. I could have like a setup on both ends of my apartment. I probably couldn't do like capture card, switch stuff over there, but I could do everything else. For like a nice little living room moment. I'm getting ahead of myself, you guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, when I'm not lazy, I hope to set this up before the new year. So yeah. That's that. Polly, hi. She's a professional. I'm trying. Yeah, so I want to just kind of chat today, go over my Twitch recap. I've peeked at it, but I didn't look at the details of it. You can replace those? Yeah. Oh yeah, the ear rests. Yeah, because Bose headphones are really nice. Like, so I didn't want to replace the whole headset just because the foam part was kind of busted. Proud of you for not buying new and making things work. Thank you, puppy. I appreciate it. I'm usually pretty good with that. If I can use something up literally until I cannot get any more purpose out of it or any more use out of it, I will do it. I'm pretty good at using things up until it's like literally unusable anymore. But yeah, these are like good expensive headphones. So I was like, I'll just quickly replace the foam bits. No, I didn't. Maybe this is just me being kind of like naive or oblivious, but this is my first over-the-ear like headset I've ever had. I didn't know you could just replace the ear parts. I thought as soon as like the foam starts ripping, I was like, God, it's gotta go. I didn't realize you could just replace it. But it makes sense because, you know, if the actual audio still works, why replace it, you know? But yeah. So I'm glad someone in chat told me. They said you can just order for like 20 bucks new ear parts. You love the angle of this scene? I do too, and I just really like the lighting. I really like the lighting. It's not the best DSLR, like it doesn't have autofocus, it's a bit choppy. But I still like the quality more than my Logitech. I just think the colors and the nighttime stream vibes are really nice with this camera. Joel, thank you for lurking. Hi, Joel. The 24, 26, 28-hour stream was so long ago, right? 47 years ago. I know. What even was it? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, all of the above. I just have a desire in my head to have a clean 24-hour VOD. I don't think I'll feel like I actually accomplished a 24-hour until I just have a 24-hour VOD without any crashes or anything. So I do want to try it again. Fully just chatting was a vibe. It is. I really like watching chatty streams. It's just nice, you know, sometimes to not game. We might game at the end of stream depending on how long I go for, but I really want to do my recap and stuff. Oh, Penguinos! Yes, it was probably you. I appreciate you telling me that, Penguinos. It was really easy. I was overwhelmed at first because I thought I was gonna ruin my headset because I'm not really good at like repair stuff, but it was so simple to change them out. It's a little laggy, but not too bad. There is a mutual I follow on Twitch who's a professional photographer, and she was telling me I could probably fix this. It's probably like a shutter setting in my Canon, in my camera, and I could probably adjust it so the video quality is a bit smoother. I'll have to look into that. I'm just so lazy with that stuff, you guys, because I have it all wired up and like kind of perched up on a box, and it will be a whole thing if I have to like take it off. So I'll do it one day. But this is okay to watch. I think it's not like laggy to the point where it's annoying to watch. You need to go to bed soon, puppy. You're here for a bit? Sounds good. I hope you're doing well. You're watching one right now? Nice. Yeah, and the thing is, I think it's whether you play with like a small group, a big group, Lethal is just, it looks so fun. A lot of the streamers I've been watching, like one streamer will play a solo Lethal runs a lot, which is still really fun. I think it's best in a group, but she'll even do duos a lot, like her and one other person if they can't get the whole group, and even just 2 people is really fun. I think your schedules might be more limited than mine. Yeah, that sounds about right. I am not too active on Twitch. My schedule's a bit all over the place with work and stuff. But if you wanted to, we could definitely try to plan a day in advance. Sometime before the new year, if I don't know, it's pretty close to holidays. If we can't make it work before the new year, even like early January could be fun. Your PC is still in Tennessee. Oh no, Trevor. Oh yeah, because you just moved to Ohio, right? I hope that went well. Or I guess still in the process of moving. Yeah, I really like that games are adding arachnophobia mode. It seems to be more common now in newer games. And I'm really happy because I don't know, it's like it's hard to say because with any sort of phobia there's such a big scale. It varies so much per person. But like I don't know, arachnophobia can be pretty bad. I have times where like depending on how realistic it looks, it's like it's not a matter of like you just see it on screen and then it's gone and you're fine. It's like it just kind of gives you like an icky feeling for a while. So I just like really don't like seeing spiders in games. It like makes me feel like they're like crawling all over. I don't even know. So anytime there's like an arachnophobia mode added to anything, I really appreciate it. It's like, damn, I don't know how I play Zelda. I love the game so much, but like when I go back to stream Twilight Princess one day, I think I'm really gonna struggle with it. Oh man. You've had a Wi-Fi extender and it's definitely not as good as Ethernet. Yeah, I was looking into it and that's what a lot of the reviews said. It's like it can help a bit, but it's still not as reliable as a direct connection. So I just went for an Ethernet. I think it's gonna solve all my problems. Sorry, I feel like I'm on a whole different, like, I'm so behind from you guys. I'm like, I am trying to get all messages. So I will catch up to what you guys are saying in present day eventually. I got the 24-hour bug. I'm like, should I just become a 24-hour streamer? But yeah, I'm excited for my new mic. Like, I don't think my mic quality is awful, but it's definitely, like, not that great. I think it will just be a bit more crispy, you know? And less, like, muffled and staticky. I feel like that's an issue I have with my current mic, with, like, cheaper mics in general. It will just be more, like, clean and clear, I think. Clean, clear, cover girl. We love to hear about what you've been up to. Thank you. Oh my god. Hockey night. Hey. Hockey night with the boys. Ayo. And we've had this hat laying around. I don't think I've really worn it on stream before. My hair, my hair's pretty dirty. I have to wash it. So I was like, it's gonna be a hat stream day. And this was the first one I saw in our hat basket. Tooth, I hope you're doing well. Until I get a job, it's gonna be my income. Grabby hands. You're gonna work on stream stuff? Sounds good, Mimi. Looks good on our side, yay! Playing game in background, nice, Joel. I hope you're having fun. Oh yeah, if you would want to play Mimi, yeah. If anyone would want to stream, or like you don't have to stream that, I would stream it, and you guys could stream it too if you stream. But I think playing Lethal Company on stream would be so fun as a group. I haven't really done a lot of like multiplayer gaming. I've hardly been on. I could count the amount of times I've been on Discord calls on like one hand probably. So I'd have to get used to like the toggles and push to talk and stuff. But I'm sure after just like one stream with some hiccups, it would probably be fine. And I've heard that the multiplayer for Lethal is really good because it's they do proximity chat really well. So for the most part, while you're in gameplay, I don't think you really have to even click any buttons. Like you would just keep yourself muted in Discord, and then I think the game would just have proximity chat. I miss you too. I know. I wanted to stream like so much over the past week. I haven't streamed since the Game Awards, but like I don't know. My sleep schedule is a bit messed up. Just hard to find the time. Twilight Princess has a lot of spiders. They do. Skyward Sword does too. I didn't like the spiders in Skyward Sword. But the Twilight Princess ones had such a realistic look to them. I remember that, like, I almost quit that whole game. I did for like a few months because of the spiders in that game. I will just say I'm happy spiders were not put in Tears of the Kingdom because I don't know if I would have 100%ed it. Even though, I don't know. The era of the Wild games have kind of a cartoony art style, so I don't know how spooky they would be, but spooky enough, I'm sure. Ooh, did I catch up on chat? I think I did. Okay. Maybe we should game a bit today. Because I want to test out my Pro controller. Actually, I think we're fine. I don't think we need to, but as some of you guys may know, I think I've mentioned it once or twice, but I haven't really talked about it in depth. But you guys probably know that I was having issues where my Pro controller had really severe lag out of nowhere. It's like one day I was streaming and it was fine, and then it just became unplayable. So I sent it into Nintendo for repair, and that was the first time I've ever done that. But pretty much what they told me is that if they can't solve the issue, or if they can't detect an issue, then they replace it for free. So it was worth it to me, because if I were to get a new Pro controller from scratch, sure, I could have like crowdfunded for one, but if I were to just get one on my own, I think it comes to like over 80 Canadian, and then Nintendo Repair was like 45 Canadian, so I was like, if I get a free controller out of it, it was a good deal. And they sent it back to me, and I haven't played with it yet. If you guys wondered what it was like when you get a Nintendo Repair come back in the mail, well, I was surprised. So look at this, you guys. Sorry, that side is in French. It says, after thoroughly testing... Okay, so there's a few boxes to check off. I know that Nintendo sent me a letter. I wish it was a sponsor. It's just a repair. That's okay. Maybe one day. Imagine if it was like, Dear TwinklyTor, here is your copy of Pikmin 1 and 2. Be like, thank you so much, Nintendo. Gosh, I envy people who work with Nintendo. Rachel in Australia, she works with Nintendo, right? Because her Instagram is pretty big. Good for her. That's amazing. I imagine it's... I don't know. I feel like that's such a cool accomplishment. I imagine maybe it's a bit less saturated in Australia as it would be in, like, North America. I don't know, though. That's such a huge accomplishment. I've seen her post stories, and, like, Nintendo will send her new games in little care packages, and I'm like, that's the dream, honestly. Yeah, how cool is that? So well-deserved, though. She makes really good Nintendo content. But yeah, so they have a few boxes to check off, and I was so shocked by this, you guys. So they left this one blank. It says, we have verified your problem and repaired or replaced the defective component. They left that blank. Also, I'm talking a lot. Hopefully the mic quality is okay. As good as it can be. Hopefully the jazz isn't too loud. I went for like a nice Nintendo jazzy, you know, playlist today. So hopefully it's not overpowering. Sounds good to you? Okay, thank you so much. This was crazy to me, guys. So they checked this off. It says... Sorry, I'm talking so much. I literally have to breathe. Okay. It says, after thoroughly testing your Nintendo component, we could not duplicate the problem you were experiencing. So we have repaired or replaced the component we suspect may have caused the problem. Or else provided a replacement for an accessory that was not sent in. Either way, we trust this will resolve your issue. So they couldn't find my problem. And you guys saw, it was multiple streams. My Pro controller, I would play for a bit and it was fine for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then my left joystick, my downward drift was so bad. Link would just constantly run towards the screen. Like I couldn't play with it. But they couldn't replicate it, I guess. And I wrote them a very specific note, because you're supposed to make a note with the issues. And I basically wrote them a page. I wrote them an essay, and I was like, sometimes it takes a while to start, so if you play with it for a bit, it might seem fine, but then it will begin and it will persist. But you know, Nintendo's repair people don't have all day. I'm sure they're not sitting there playing games with like the controllers. It's probably just like a quick, they look at it and they make a decision. But yeah, so not in a box. They just sent me a controller wrapped up. And I was looking at the numbers on it, and I think it's a whole new Pro controller. So I think like it's brand new. I still have the plastic lining on the top, actually. You guys might not be able to see. It's got plastic lining on the top. And I was looking at the side, because you guys know on the left handle... Oh, the light. This is kind of like an ASMR moment. Follow the light. I'm sorry. We had such good chats in Mimi's stream about ASMR. You guys, we'll see when we do my Nintendo recap. ASMR was my most watched category. I kind of want to enter my Twinkly ASMR era. You guys, follow. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm actually so serious too. Maybe with my better mic. We'll see. But what was I doing? Okay, yeah, so the number on my left handle here, you guys, is T17N1D0. T17. And when I looked at pictures I took of my old controller before I sent it in, it started with like, it was like R9 something. So it's a whole new controller. Okay, my old controller. The number was, yeah, R9PP, hat PP. My old controller said PP. R9PP2BA. And you guys, this is T1N. T17N. It's a whole new controller, so they couldn't figure out the issue, so they just replaced it, which I'm happy with. Because that drift was so bad, like I don't think I would have ever been able to play with it again. So I got a new Pro controller. For 45 bucks. When in store it would have been like 80, so... I'm happy I sent it in, because then I saved some money in the end. Because I could have just been like, ah, screw it, I'll buy a new one. But then I guess I ended up getting one like... for a lot cheaper. And then I know in my mind that at least I tried, right? Like they couldn't find the issue, so... Stonks. Girl math. Girl math. You know, I still spent like 45, but it wasn't 80. And I do like my Pro controller, so it was worth it. Okay. Okay, let me put this away. Okay, I think I'm gonna open my Twitch recap. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned this in your stream. Mimi, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think you might have been my most watched streamer. We'll see. We love girl math. I'm such a Mimi fan. I think you were my most watched channel. I was yours! Wait, that is so cute. Oh yeah, Nintendo recap. We can do that too. I'm sure you guys can guess what it was mainly made up of. But there were some fun moments in there. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it was yours was Mimi, Maddie, and me, right? I love that, Joel. And I saw you had the Ibini gun. We love the Ibini gun. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I'd like to do all my recaps. I also got a YouTube recap in my email. I only posted my Twitch recap, but I got a YouTube one, which is really cool. Because in terms of like actual numbers, my YouTube recap was better than my Twitch. Like last year was really good for my YouTube channel. I think it was like 700 something subscribers. I reached YouTube partner. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I'd like to go over all of them. And then we can go over my my throne gift situation too. And I have, I think, most of the stuff in. I'm still waiting on some. But I'm not gonna open them. I'm gonna save them for Christmas. I'm wrapping all my throne gifts and I'm gonna open them for myself on stream as Christmas present. I have a whole plan. We'll go over it. You're kidding. Point Crow was on your recap and you just started watching him. Like, late this year, right? The funny thing is, you guys, Eric Point Crow, I call him Eric. Guys, I'm always like in my head, I'm like, I'm on a first name basis with Point Crow because I met him, you know? Me and him are homies, you know? So when I say Eric, I'm talking about Point Crow. But he was not even on mine. I was so surprised. I had Julia, I had Cheebs, I had Mimi. Who else? And then I think it was like 2 ASMR girlies I watch. I'm on a first name basis with Mr. Joel Sorta I started watching him after you met him. Shit, like you watched him more than me apparently. It's funny because he's my favorite streamer. But compared to like What If Julia and stuff, I actually don't watch Point Crow a whole lot. For him, often it depends on like what types of games he's playing for me to vibe with it. But do you know when like something means so much to you in your heart and it's like you don't think anything can ever top it? It's like also me with Tangled. Tangled is gonna be my #1 favorite movie forever. But I haven't seen it in years because I know that movie inside and out, and I like will always appreciate it, but I also don't want to burn myself out from. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but like Point Crow as a streamer just means a lot to me because that's like he's my camera's trying to like humble me when I talk too much. Because he's like the first content creator I really started watching and why I figured out what Twitch was and stuff. So he's always gonna be my favorite, even though like sometimes I feel like I don't watch him as much as I could. You don't know how that happened? That's amazing. ASMR, yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. I'd say it's easier to just like look into it. If you Google ASMR, you can go down a rabbit hole. But also I feel like on a surface level, if you look it up, it could seem kind of misleading. Like, unfortunately, a lot of ASMR gets quite sexualized when it's inherently not really supposed to be like a sexual thing. ASMR, it's I don't know. I guess some people have it, some people don't, but I think anyone can still kind of enjoy it. But I don't know if you can think back to like when you're a kid, or if you like see someone like if someone plays with your hair, or if like you see someone drawing, or I'm trying to like kind of explain it in the way that it like made sense to me. But like growing up, I would like I would feel so relaxed if I saw someone like brushing someone's hair, or if someone was drawing a picture, and it's like you just kind of feel so relaxed. I don't know how to explain it. So there's actually like content creators kind of like made it a whole thing where there will be people online who like specifically try to like relax you, and it actually helps a lot with like anxiety and like insomnia for me. But people make videos just kind of like talking quietly or whispering, or they'll brush their microphones, or they'll like brush their hair, and it's just like very relaxing like sounds for your ears. And people just make like content based on that, basically. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it. But if you search ASMR, it's like seems like a lot at first, but like it's really relaxing. Yeah, and I think that's why there's so much like stigma around it, and why ASMR I feel like is so taboo. Because I think a lot of people will make it into something it's not really inherently meant to be, and then it just kind of like, if someone's going into it at a surface level and they have and they don't really know what it is, and it looks like something it's not. But yeah, I don't really think people should take that side of it to like generalize what it is as a whole, you know? So I agree with you, Joel. But I'm gonna open Twitch. I actually don't even know how I open my recap. I'm sure it will be easy to find. Like, I'm trying to sleep here, damn. Oh, really? The funny thing is, like, everyone says, oh, if you want success online, use what you've got, or like what people compliment you on the most. And literally, you guys, since I was young to now, I get it all the time in work and just with strangers in my day-to-day life. I have so many people who I'll be in a conversation with, especially when I'm serving, like when I'm working and I'm taking people's orders on a tablet. People will just like interrupt the conversation all the time, and they'll be like, you have such a relaxing voice. Has anyone ever told you that? You have such a soft-spoken voice. I've had someone I was serving, they were like, you should do a podcast. You should do, like, people will always tell me, like, you're so, like, soft-spoken. Your voice is so relaxing. And people always tell me in my day-to-day life. I'm like, damn. I should monetize that shit. But in, like, a not weird way, you know? So, like, if I just streamed, like, whispered and talked soft-spokenly, be kind of a vibe, you know? And then people do, Joel and I were talking about it, people do ASMR gaming where they just whisper while playing like Minecraft or Zelda. Like, it's so chill. It's so chill. You have a calm voice? Thank you. I get it all the time. I get it all the time. It's chill AF? Yeah. People will like play games while doing it, and it's like really chill to watch. Be a commentator? Yeah, food stuff is weird. Yeah, and everyone has different things that's like relaxing to them, but there's some that, yeah, I think are just not it. Like, some people will like eat in like really intense mics and like try to make these intense chewing sounds, and I can't listen to that. It makes my skin crawl. But there is some like stuff that people do that I think is so relaxing. Your voice is poo-poo. You have such a relaxing voice, Mimi. I think you have such a relaxing voice. Only to be woken up by a yell. Well, that's like me too. Like, sometimes I'm like, I think generally I talk kind of quietly and soft-spoken. But sometimes I'll like scream as well. I think that's the whole point of ASMR too. Like, the whole point of their stream is they like stay quiet. So you can just fall asleep to it, and it's like relaxing the whole time. Which is really cool. You start whispering and I tune out. Guys, should I stream ASMR? I don't even think I'd like, actually, dude, what if I did it? Like, I don't even think I'd make a new channel for it. I would just embrace it. There's some streamers I know who there's a streamer I know who would like played Fortnite, and he didn't really have a lot of success because that's such a saturated category. And then he started streaming ASMR on his main channel. Actually, a lot of streamers I follow just started doing it on their main gaming channel, and it just like did so well for them. And I could just do both on the same stream. And then if people were like didn't like it, they could just like not watch that stream, or they could just unfollow. But yeah, I'm like talking as if it's gonna happen, but I'm like, I don't know. You'd watch? It's so nice. I feel like it'd be so awkward to start, but then once you kind of get into your rhythm and like get some confidence with it, it's probably not too bad. Yeah, oh, you are so good at singing. I think you have such a nice talking and singing voice, yes. Mimi, you've got some hella pipes. A guitar solo with some distortion and I'm there. Well, that's another thing with ASMR. It's like a lot of the streamers, I don't know how, it would probably take a lot of time to look into it and set it up, but they have like, not overlays, but like they do mic filters and like video overlays where it can like make it everything trippy, and it can like delay their like talking and layer their talking, and it just makes it very like, you can reverb yourself. There's really creative things people do with it online, and it just makes it like very trippy. And yeah, a lot of people I follow will like play instruments, and it's super relaxing. Read a book. I should. You guys know I have a whole box of childhood diaries, and they are so funny. Like, I could do cursed redemptions where I like soft-spoken read diary entries. I think that would be so fun. I would like a pet vice. I was looking through one of my diaries from when I was really young. I forget how old I was. I was reading through one of them the other day, and I was like, I love Harvest Moon. Let me tell you about my farm. It was just so wholesome. Yeah. There you go. There's the definition. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently some people like actually have to get the feeling, and some people don't. Regardless, so they call it tingles, you know? The ASMR lore. But I think I've heard people say that even if they don't actually feel the sensation, it's still just really chill and relaxing to watch. But since I was young, like if people play with my hair or if I would watch, a big thing for me was like watching people draw. It's like your whole body like gets like you feel like it's just tingly and relaxing. It like when I used to watch people draw or if my hair would get played with, I feel like I was in a trance since I was young. Like I vividly remember that. And then as soon as ASMR started like hitting the scene and there was a definition for it, I was like, oh my god, I literally had that since I was young. Whispering does not do it for you. I feel like whispering doesn't for most people, but if you watch some of the... the thing is, if you click it, the category on Twitch, it looks so cursed. Because all the thumbnails, it's literally just like half-naked girls deep-throating a microphone, and that's not what it's supposed to be. But there are some... When I show you guys my Twitch recap, there are some really good, wholesome people who do like really clean, traditional, like not weird champ ASMR, and it's like they do such, they can like they scratch the microphone and they're like, it's so relaxing. It's so relaxing. Bob Ross is like, yeah, he's a good example of like unintentional ASMR. Like it's just so relaxing. Like just his aura, his soft spoken, his essence is just relaxing. And like the art, the painting, like that stuff is so relaxing too. Oh, there it is. There's a whole category for it. Twitch recap. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think we can do it. I'm gonna switch the category. I think there's actually a category for it. I think I read if you go in the Twitch recap category, Twitch can put you on the front page. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, I'm going in the Twitch recap category. Imagine like the 6,000 people jump in to watch my recap. No, I'm just kidding. That won't happen. Okay. Yeah, the soft-spokenness with the painting. Yeah, there's so many different things and combinations people can do, and it just, like, is so relaxing. Okay. So I think I'll have a creator one and a viewer one. Again, 6,000 random subs. Let's see. Your year well played. All the streams, all the memes, all the wins, every second we spent live together add up to something bigger. Get ready to recap, look back, celebrate your year on Twitch in 2023. I didn't stream as much this year as I wanted to, but I'm still happy with myself. It's always cool to see the recap. Okay, so let's start with let's actually just start with the viewer one. So this is me as a viewer on Twitch. So hours watched. So I watched 757 hours of Twitch streams. I don't know if that seems like a lot or little. That seems like a lot to me. I feel like I watched a lot of Twitch. I don't know. This can vary so much, I'm sure. Distinct days visited. I checked Twitch like for most of the year. Pretty much most days of the year. This doesn't... Yeah, so I think this means just like logging onto the platform, watching streams. You had 100? Yeah, I feel like mine was very high. Compared to some people I've seen who stream theirs, I feel like mine was pretty high. I should be more productive in the new year. I do watch a lot of Twitch. I couldn't get enough of these categories. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's funny because like I don't even talk in these streams. It's just like it helps me fall asleep. Like I'll just, or if I'm like cleaning around my apartment, I'll just pop in my AirPods and like listen to it. But it was my #1 category, which is crazy. ASMR. I was in the top 10% ASMR viewers. Let's go. Okay, top 10% Tears of the Kingdom viewers. So I think this is me viewing other people's streams. Where to go so you'll pretend you're looking at mine? Oh yeah, if you guys want to look along at yours at the same time. I clicked my display picture on Twitch and then it was like a whole category. You know, you can see like subscriptions, settings, yada yada yada. Twitch recap was its own like thing you could click. Okay, so I watched a lot of ASMR. I watched a lot of Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, just chatting. and Twilight Princess HD. This was probably like Mimi, honestly. Twilight Princess HD and Breath of the Wild. Okay, so ASMR was 1, Tears of the Kingdom number 2. Number 3, Breath of the Wild. 4, Just Chatting. 5, Twilight Princess HD. So this is what I watched the most of this year. You guys, I feel so toxic when I saw this. I think that means I've used these emotes the most. 4 of the emotes I've used the most were my own. I feel like am I the problem? I feel like that's kind of toxic. I never thought I was someone to like use my emotes a lot in other people's chats, but I guess I am. Guys, I feel like I'm so toxic. I'm sorry. Damn. I've like I don't know. I saw people in their recaps and all of their emotes that they used were like their friends' emotes. Not a single one was their own. And like literally 4 are just mine. That's so toxic. They free. And also I cut back on a lot of people I was subbed to this year. So there are often times where I only have my own emotes. So that's probably a big reason too. But I feel kind of toxic if I drop my emotes in other people's chats a lot. I don't do it intentionally, like click my emo and subscribe to me, you know? But I don't know. I just like my emotes. They're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. And then we have the Beanie love. I love the bean emotes. The raid emo? I don't have a raid emo. Hype is, I think, what we use for raid. I'm pretty sure. But we don't have a specific... Yeah, hype. We don't have a specific raid emo. Oh, that's probably why. Because every time I click that or put it in someone else's chat, that counts as me using it. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, we've got WoW. We've got all of these emotes. Okay. 4 emotes here, 4 emotes here. Okay. That's why my emotes are here. Crisis averted. Problem solved. Mystery solved. There you go. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm really not one to like pop in a chat and like use my own emotes a lot. So this confused me at first. Like if I have a streamer's emotes, I'll always use their emotes. Or even their follower emotes. Because I feel like seems so toxic. That makes sense. Literally, if you look at it, it's the exact same of my 4 emotes that are these ones in the raid alert. So that makes sense. Every time I click the button or put it in someone's chat or copy it in chat, it counts. So there we go. Okay, I feel a bit less toxic now. Okay, so I sent a bit over 10,000 messages in people's chats. Used hyped over 1,500 times. I love that. Makes total sense. I feel like a lot of people's most used emotes will be from raids they probably participate in often. I think it makes sense. I spread the love. I gifted 2 subs. I feel like you guys. I'm trying to make it out here. A single mom who works 2 jobs. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like that's quite low. I think 1 to Snow and 1 to Mimi, I'm pretty sure. Hype Trains contributed to 6. I did drop some biddies across Twitch. You're boring? That's okay. Some people like emotes, some people don't. I feel like a lot of it depends on if you're just also an emoji person. I love like... I feel often, I don't know. I always have to drop like emojis and emotes. Otherwise, I'm always worried my message will be like rude. I don't know. I'm just paranoid. I really need to get... Okay, I'm gonna open Streamlabs. I need to get rid of that. The 24-hour stream has passed. Oh wait, what am I... Oh wait, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I tried to open Streamlabs. Ah, gosh. What am I doing right now? Yeah, that's how I am as a texter as well. Like, I always have to have happy faces and stuff. Otherwise, I'm like, oh gosh, I hope they don't, like, misconstrue this. And then you also have people who just, like, don't really use emotes a lot, which is totally fine as well. Oh, sorry, you guys, my closed caption was open. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to keep things on my other monitor so you guys just see the recap. Okay, timers. 24-hour stream. Turn off. Yeah, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay. Earthbound music! I think the first song when I was starting stream was Xenoblade. A wig for sarcastic posts. That's about the extent. That's fair. So I gifted 2 subs, participated in 6 hype trains. I had your communities back. Oh yeah, I'm mod. I always forget I'm mod. I feel like I'm not really an active mod. I think that the main person I mod for is Mimi. But I might be a mod, and if I'm a mod in anyone else's chats, I don't remember. If so, it's someone I probably haven't spoken to in a while. But this is probably all me and Mimi's chats. I've bopped some messages. I've shouted at some people. I do okay. I do my due diligence, you know. Pro mod. Chat sent us a mod. 3,000. Over 3,000. Mod accent taken 8. Hell yeah. 8. I can do the bonk. Oh wait, okay, it tells you. Channel's moderated. It's just Mimi. It's just Mimi. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say I hope I'm not a mod for anyone else. I was it back in the day, and that's some tea. Some of you may know. But you know, I think it's best when I just mod for people I actually like, you know, enjoy watching a lot. The only ones you mod for, yeah. That is fair. That is fair. Top Twitcher. I can see the breakdown of this. That is so sweet. The funny thing is, I think no, this isn't like a shade or anything. I think when she started streaming, I think Tony modded me, and then without saying anything, I think she unmodded me. I think sometimes people do that. I think people mod me, and then they realize I'm like not really around, and then they unmod me. Which I totally get. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's why I prefer people just don't mod me at all, really. But unless I offer, like I'm happy to mod in Mimi's chat because I'm like around a lot, you know? Or I like to think I am. But if there's a stream I like can't really, like the times don't really match up and I can't commit to it, I'd like rather just not mod because I don't know, I feel like I'm not around much. I love that though. Oh, that's so sweet of Tony Joel. I know, I feel like I never catch her streams. Just the timing, yeah. I hope she's doing well. I do see she pops on live sometimes. Oh yeah, Q. Yeah, you mod for Q, right? I love that. Or Q mods for you mod for Q. Oh, I love that. The only mod for Snow. I love that. So I got top Twitcher. Top Twitcher. Top Twitcher. I'm not seeing it. Viewer recap. It should be here. I assume it just means I'm just on Twitch a lot. That's what I would take from that. Because I'm not actually seeing it here. Top categories 10%. I had this for a lot. You were in the top 10% of viewers for this category. Yeah. Okay, top Twitcher, I assume I'm just on Twitch a lot. I don't even know. Aww, Trevor. I would try my best. Joel, you are such a good mod. It is so helpful. Category champion. Category champion. I'm not finding it here. Yeah, category champion. I guess I watch the most categories. I don't even know. Sure. It's not even showing me. Majestic moderator. Oh! Well, shit. Oh, shit. Majestic moderator. You know what, guys? I'm an okay mod. Twitch says so. Twitch says so. I do okay in Mimi's chat. Me, who accidentally like pinned messages yesterday. Majestic AF. Like, god damn, Twitch. Chat badge unlocked. I was a top user. Show off your super excellent shiny new badge in chat. Well, shit. Well, shit. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. I'll try my best. I will say I have a lot open right now, and I don't think I've buffered or crashed. So I think the Ethernet is doing her thing. I hope I don't jinx it. I feel pretty good though. I feel like an Ethernet cable is the most stable connection I could have. So I feel okay about it. I don't even know how I switch my badge in chat. I think I have to do it in someone else's chat. I don't care to switch it right now. I kind of like my Vegas TwitchCon badge, to be honest. Can I be so honest with you guys? I've never been in mod view. I think I've clicked it like once or twice by accident, and it's scary, and I back out of it. I don't know a single thing about mod view. In my own streams or in other streams, I have no idea. I've heard it's helpful, but it looks like a lot to get used to. Oh, guys. Look who gets the #1 spot. Oh. Well deserved, Mimi. My most watched channel. 122 hours watched. Chat sent. You know what? I am kind of toxic. I do use my emotes in Mimi's chat. That's 2 of mine. I am a little toxic. Because I'm not putting my raid emotes in Mimi's chat. But definitely not notes and cozy in my raid emotes. I'm a little toxic. I like that one though. That's a good one. I have, damn, over 21,000 channel points. We like to see it. My top streamer. Number 2. What if Julia? You guys know she's like always been one of my faves. I think she's live playing Lethal Company right now. If you guys don't follow Julia, literally so entertaining and so funny. And it's very also like cozy over there, and she's got a nice community. But in terms of like big streamers, Julia and Sheebs are like my faves, and Point Crow, but he didn't even end up on my thing, so apparently I didn't even watch him that much. But yeah, Sheebs, I met her at TwitchCon, very sweet. But yeah, I watched Mimi 122 hours, Julia 82 hours, and 139 messages. So in big streams, I tend to lurk, but I'm like somewhat involved in Julia's and Chief's communities, mainly a lurker still, but past the 100 mark for both of them, which is kind of surprising. Over 139 in Julia's chat, 186 in Chief's chat, almost 6,000 in Mimi's. I'm kind of feral over there. 83 hours of Boy Crow. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Damn, like more than my second one even. Oh my gosh, Mimi, you Boy Crow fan. Look, I'm such a fake fan. He's not even on here. I'm so sorry, Eric. Forgive me. The Twinkly effect. I let the people know, you know, Point Crow he's the GOAT. I'll put him away for now though. Goodbye, Eric. But yeah, I'm surprised I actually didn't watch him a whole lot this year. And then 2 of my ASMR girlies. If you guys ever want like really relaxing streams to fall asleep to, and that's not like weird champ, like nothing sus, Pisces, so relaxing. Hey honey, so relaxing. I've had, wow, chat sent 20. Look at me chatty it up in ASMR streams. This one I just like fully lurked, but hers oh, she's like really good at tarot, and she has like tarot redemptions, so I think I've done them a few times, and then I'll say thank you. We think you'll like this clip. Okay, what's it gonna be? Mimi, I'm putting you on the spot. The scream she scrubbed. The goldfish is the goat. We think you'll like this clip. I think I've probably seen this. Oh! What the heck? Were those boobies? Oh! Art? Oh! Oh, wait. I haven't even checked Twitch news recently. Isn't this a whole thing that the internet is talking about right now? Isn't there Twitch making like NSFW art a thing? Why is it getting pushed to me? Oh, I heard this is a whole thing going on right now. And Kai reacting to boobies. What the heck is going on right now? Are people's boobs out on Twitch? Is that a thing? Oh. So they implemented something and then they backed out. I don't know why I'm seeing booba down here. What the heck? And the day before? Wow. Really? Because I feel like I've briefly seen people talk about it and I didn't actually look into it yet. Oh yeah, they like lifted some of the stuff that they put on sexual content and then they went back. And then I saw a lot of people were upset because they were like, then give us our dumpy emotes back, our ditto dumpers. Because they banned all the ditto dumpers in people's chats. But then they said booba on Twitch. You know? On my camera, please. Did you guys hear that? Okay, so sometimes my Canon craps out, but I think it's just like refreshing itself every 20 minutes or so. But it's not like really freezing, which I'm happy with. Yeah, like it's just not consistent, Twitch. Okay, the scream she scrumped.
Oh, who's in that?
I'm putting you on the spot, maybe. Ah! Oh, the booba chicken! Like shit, Twitch, at this rate, playing Twilight Princess should have been banned from Twitch, because you have the nipple chicken.
It's the fucking titty chicken! Oh,
I mean, this is why you're my favorite streamer.
The only other thing I knew about this game is that they're fucking titty chickens. Oh my god.
Mimi is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
I love it. Ew, I love it. Oh, that shit's... Oh, who's it?
Thank you, Twitch. I did like this clip. That was funny. No, you. Thank you for playing. Goat Modi? I have him! Goat Modi. Goat emoji. See, I only shared my streamer recap. I didn't share my Twitch one. Because how we were talking about, like, people might see that ASMR is my top tap. What the f? Is my setup breaking? Did you guys hear that? What just fell? People might see this as my top category and be like, damn, that's kind of sus. But you guys, it's just like, I watched like the not weird stuff. But yeah, this is my recap. My recap. Something just fell behind my computer. Oh, what's that? I think it was my Bluetooth adapter. That's not that important. Let her cook? Really? I love that. Okay, now my streamer recap. Okay. I can put the music back. Chrome, hi! Hi, Chrome. Okay, hours watched. So I think this is for my streams in 2023. So I think people watched over 5,000 hours of my streams. 110 streams, not bad, not that high. But honestly, for like, I felt like I was so inactive this year. For working 2 jobs, I'm like 100. I'm happy I'm over 100. That's actually not too bad. I saw some people who were like close to 300, but I'm like, I'm okay with over 100. I would like to do a little bit more in the future if I'm able to, but I'm happy with that. That's more than you. When did you start streaming again? Has it been over a year at this point? I'm surprised that's more than you. I feel like you're so good and like so active on Twitch. Like you kill it. Oh, okay. So there were a few months that were missing. Ah, wow, time flies though. Yeah, I'd be curious to see yours if you started like last year. Ah, what? I'm surprised mine's in the triple digits. Oh yeah, you did take a long break at some point. Yeah, I think I had that. I know at some point I was gone for like over a month. I don't know. I'd be curious to see a breakdown. Big hiatus. Categories, 5 categories. That sounds about right. That actually sounds like more than I think. Clips made 179. You had 82? That's not bad. That's so good. My top stream reached 90 viewers. The funny thing is that was probably the 24-hour. That was like easily my most successful stream. That's another reason I want to try like another 24-hour stream that doesn't crash. Because in the first leg of the 24-hour stream, it's not even about numbers, but I was really surprised. Like my viewership was doing really good, and then I crashed freaking like 7 times, and then my internet maintenance overnight, and then we ended with not as many as we had. But I would be curious to see if I had like just the 24-hour straight VOD. I'm curious to see what numbers would be like at the end. It did. It really did. I was surprised. I was like, I know I did hype it up a bit, so I was like, maybe like people will raid and support and stuff, but like, damn, the support was kind of overwhelming. Like right off the bat, there were a lot of people in there. I would be curious to see if I had a 24-hour stream that didn't crash, how it would be at the end. I don't think I would be able to hype it up as much as I did with the first one, because it's like now the excitement surrounding it is kind of gone. But I would like to try it again. I was surprised by like, yeah, people were so supportive of it. Because we got, I think the biggest thing was we got like some big raids early on, and then people just kind of stick around and like lurk. Almost 100,000 chats sent. I think this is in my chat. Top 5 categories. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Top 5 categories. I only streamed in 5 categories. Guys, top 10% Tears of the Kingdom streamers this year. Also top 10% Skyward Sword streamers this year. And then Pokemon Violet, chatting, stream events. All my Nintendo Direct reactions. Didn't see the Pokemon one coming out. Oh, well, it makes sense because it said I was only in 5 categories the whole year. But that can't be right, though. That can't be entirely accurate, because I've definitely played like Suika, the Suika fruit game, and like little odds and ends, and you know, random little games here and there. But it says 5 categories. Probably only ones that you're in for a significant amount of time. Otherwise, it probably just doesn't track it. But yeah, this makes sense. This checks out because these were pretty much the only things I streamed regularly. Because Pokemon, I was playing Pokemon. I think Pokemon was a game I played leading into Tears of the Kingdom. So I was playing Pokemon for like the whole first quarter of the year, I'm pretty sure. I think I was playing Skyward Sword going into the new year up until like March, and then I think Pokemon for a couple of months. Something like that, leading into May. Helps with your Pokédex? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Because Pokemon was pretty new to me. I'm still pretty new to Pokemon games, so people were like hella helpful with that. Pokemon right before Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. Yeah, I remember we went into the new year, I think, with Skyward Sword. Like, I played it over the holiday season into the new year. So this was the start of the year, and then Pokemon for like... It was basically Pokemon was like in the spring leading into Tears of the Kingdom. Dancy Chicken! Oh my gosh, Mimi's Pokemon carried me to the end of the game. Oh yes! Yeah, we played Pokemon right into Tears of the Kingdom. Because I was stressing that my team was not built enough by Tears of the Kingdom launch. Yes, it was a whole thing because my biggest thing was I didn't want to play 2 games going into Tears of the Kingdom. I was like, I want to be done with Pokemon Violet, and my full attention is going towards Tears of the Kingdom. And the way my team was building, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat the Elite 5 or Elite 4 or whatever the hell with my current team. Because we were doing this like into May. And then Mimi gave me, not just Mimi, there were a few people, I think mainly Mimi, gave me like all their OP Pokemon and like carried us to the end of the game. Oh my gosh, the Salsa Bird carried me to the end. Yeah, the Houndoom as well, yes! Oh my god, so true! I would like to one day go back and do post-game. I did enjoy my time with that game. Yeah. Oh, I should go back and watch my Pokemon VODs. The ending streams were funny. It's like you guys were just like carrying me to the end of the game so we could be ready for Zelda. Did you save them? Yeah, like if you mean I still have the same file and it's all set up for post game and I still have all the same Pokemon, if that's what you mean. The VODs, I do. Yeah, I don't have my my very early playthroughs from like 3-4 years ago. But I started saving my VODs pretty early in my streaming journey. Yeah. This is my VODs. That's Arceus. Yeah, I've got my full Pokemon Violet playthrough. Not a lot of streams. Like we pretty much did a strictly main story run for that game. Yeah, I think I was just on a time limit before time crunch before Tears of the Kingdom. It's not that many VODs, but this was my whole playthrough. We were doing like main story stuff every stream. I think oh yes, I grinded a lot off stream too. But yeah, my whole Pokemon Violet playthrough is up. Yeah, my VOD channel, I have most of the games I've streamed. I've got Tears of the Kingdom, which is a lot of VODs. That's a lot of VODs. Gosh, I love my thumbnails. They're so good. I'm so proud of my thumbnails. It's like, damn. I may not be good at everything in the world, but I'm good at making a good thumbnail. Goddamn. What was I gonna say? I have a Skyward Sword. I've got Disney Dreamlight Valley reactions. Yeah, getting over it with Bennett Foddy. I did not beat that game. I tried so hard. I have Kingdom Hearts. This playthrough did really well. These are some of my most viewed VODs. But you guys know that the Kingdom Hearts community eats Kingdom Hearts. They eat that shit up, you know? Like, Kingdom Hearts, people love Kingdom Hearts. And I've got Horizon Zero Dawn, Arceus, Ni no Kuni, and Breath of the Wild. I started saving my VODs at the very end of my Breath of the Wild playthrough. So I basically only have Trial of the Sword, and like beating 100%. But in my early stream days, I really wish in my early stream days, this is why I tell every streamer who starts streaming for the first time, I think I told Mimi as well. I said, if you start streaming, like, dealing with your VODs seems kind of overwhelming, but right off the bat, if you saving your VODs is like something I would tell any streamer to do. I'm missing what I would do to go back and watch my first stream game, Ocarina of Time. I can only live through my early playthroughs through like the odd clips we have here and there. But Ocarina of Time is missing, Majora's Mask is missing, Luigi's Mansion, Mario Galaxy, some of Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I did a bit of that playthrough. That would be cool to have those up. Pretty much all my Breath of the Wild I didn't have saved. But yeah, we had a fun like Majora's Mask playthrough, Luigi's Mansion, Galaxy would have been so cool on the VODs channel. But I started with Ni no Kuni, so that's still most of my playthroughs. You try to be on top of it. It's a lot to keep up with. I've definitely missed some streams here and there. Kingdom Hearts goes hard. I'd like to play through the whole series one day. Be safe in Lethal Company. Just faster than the other guy. I think I've watched enough Lethal Company streams. I have a pretty good idea of like the different things you have to know with the different enemies. Your thumbnails are so good. Thank you. I'm really proud of them. I do really like my thumbnails. And I like seeing like how some of them I don't know, have improved from like my earlier days. Even my OG thumbnails though, I think were pretty clean. A bit more messy, but like I think I always liked my thumbnails for the most part. I'm excited though because my plan is once I start catching up on, have some more free time to edit and bringing more of these over to the main channel, I honestly just want to reuse the same thumbnails for like the highlighted version of these VODs because I just like the thumbnail so much. So it's kind of comforting that I'm like, I'm so behind on edits for the main channel. But if I do ever get to a point where I start pushing out highlights more, then I think I'm pretty set for VODs. I'll just reuse them, honestly. Are you heading out, Hugh? Have a good night. You lost your last VOD of Tears of the Kingdom? I do think I remember seeing that in like Discord or Twitter. That's so sad. It's like out of all VODs, it's like, that is so sad when it's like a big VOD. Oh. Great Bay, yeah, Trevor, that's how we met you, right? Majora's Mask, if I'm not mistaken. It would be cool to have the Majora's Mask VODs. I don't even think we have a lot of clips from my Majora's Mask playthrough. That was like my early stream days. That was a really good playthrough. Lethal Company? Oh, the funniest thing about Lethal Company, Joel, is that I didn't even realize it until I shared that tweet the other day. The premise of Lethal Company is literally pretty much identical to Pikmin, but in like a horror. I wouldn't say horror. It kind of borders horror a little bit, but it's pretty much like a scary, darker Pikmin. It's like you're a team working kind of like for a sus alien company with like bad practices, and they send you to different like planets where you have to like loot as much scrap as you can and like try to survive from evil monsters, and you have to get back to your ship by night because you can't be on the planet at night, and you just have to reach a certain quota or else the company like fires you basically. It's just like Pikmin, but like scary and like kind of gory. Oh, Lethal Company, and watching it multiplayer is so fun. It's so fun. Like, it just makes for such funny streams, I think. And you cried in the video too. I'm so sorry that happened. Yeah, less tactical strategy. It's more horror. Yeah, you kind of just run into it without a plan. Definitely a lot less planning and strategy than Pikmin, but it follows the same premise. Bailey, hi! I hope you're doing well, Bailey. Didn't know I had caps on. You are totally good. I love the energy. Hello! I hope you're doing so well, Bailey. It's so good to see you. We do love the uppercase energy here. But yeah, my top 5 categories. Tears of the Kingdom, Skyward Sword, Pokemon, chatting, special events. Hopefully in the new year, it's a lot more. I do hope that once we beat Tears of the Kingdom 100%, hopefully that doesn't take me all of 2024. If it did start going into like summertime next year and I'm still grinding Tears of the Kingdom, I'll have to reassess and like, I don't know. I definitely want to be playing other things by then. But yeah, I do hope that with the backlog wheel we get some fun short and sweet indie games and, you know, new games I've never played before. I'm excited to see like a bit more variety next year, hopefully. But this is very on brand. This is very me, like Zelda, just Nintendo, you know? Okay, my top 3 tags. English, Canada, chatty. That checks out. That checks out. I do think I usually have these 3 on consistently. If I could speak in all caps, I would. It's funny because I watch like a lot of streams where I guess it's kind of like somewhat Twitch etiquette too, that like don't talk in caps a lot. But I don't know, I kind of love caps. Of course in moderation, but like, I don't know, I like the caps in our chat. And I watch, you guys know, I watch Julia all the time. And if anyone puts like caps even for like one word, then her mods have like a little thing they pop up and it says please don't talk in caps, and they'll like delete it sometimes. And they say please don't do caps for like people with visual in case it like disturbs anyone's eyes or anything. And I'm like, oop, I have to be careful in her chat sometimes because my brain wants to type in caps from like our circle of friends. To each their own. I don't know. I feel I've never looked at caps in like a chat and like it's never annoyed me. I get if like there's a first time chatter and they literally only talk in caps, like they don't have a single letter that's lowercase. But I'm like, maybe yeah, that's a little, why are you talking like that? But if it's just like excited and you know, it's like sprinkled in, I've never been bothered by caps in anyone's streams. Yeah, I feel like it does kind of like convey excitement and like hype like very well. Like if I see all my friends in chats, I like just want to yell, you know? Yeah, I feel like sometimes lowercase just can't capture what I'm feeling, you know? Just screaming, yeah. Pretty much. I do see how all caps could be a lot, but in moderation, I don't mind caps at all. When you're brand new, and if it's like, if you exclusively talk in caps, I'm like, it is a bit distracting and a bit much. But I feel like most people don't just like talk exclusively in caps, you know? Come across as yelling, yeah, I do see how it could be a bit overbearing and overwhelming. Especially if you're like newer to a space and it's like all you talk in. Yeah. Very interesting. I feel like there's a fine line with it. I agree with all points. I feel like there have definitely been times where some people talk in like all caps in a situation where it doesn't really call for it and no one else is really talking in caps. Or if there's like a very chill moment going on in stream and someone's just yelling in caps. And only caps? I feel like I've seen that happen before and sometimes it can be a bit... But I don't know. I feel like our chat's good with it. I've never felt like anyone's overused caps over here. Yeah, Trevor, when it comes to that, yeah, when you have two ends of the extreme and people are like K or okay or like super hyper all caps energy, I'd prefer the latter. Like I'd prefer the like more so spammy than the lack of. Because when people type very minimal, like, you know, just it kind of stresses me out. I think both are okay. It's just personal preference. Yeah, I try to balance myself out, yeah. It was too much? Oh, just like only in caps. These emotes were a hit, guys. My most used Twinkly emotes of the year. Ooh, I'm curious to see next year. We've got some new emotes. Hype was my #1 emote. I assume a lot of this is from raids as well. Twinkle 38 hype used over 1,700 times. #2, Twinkle Cozy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's just over 1,200. Just over 1,000. Twinkle 38 cool. I know Joel, you like the Twinkle 38 cool. You show this one lots of love. And Shy as well. Shy is a good one. Twinkle 38 Shy. 718 times. The Shy is cute. I really like Shy. And then a good old classic, Twinkle 38 Love. A day one. Oh, actually, in terms of day one emotes, Cool and Love have been here since I first became affiliate. And then these three came on a little later. But Cool and Love, day one emotes. Oh yeah, Eleftheri. I hope she's doing well. I know, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here, Mimi. All of you. You too, Bailey, Joel, Mimi. It's been so lovely getting to know all of you. Oh, this clip stole the spotlight. Yeah, I think this is one of my most viewed clips now. Okay, this was a good moment. This was such a quiet late night stream. I think it was genuinely just like me and Mimi talking and no one else was in chat. And we were just so silly and goofy and like it was so late at night, I feel like, and no one else was there. Oh, this was a good time. I like this moment. And Mimi was like hyping me up for the Lionel Coliseum and I was just not prepared. Oh man, this was a good time. It would take you a while to load up. Come on, Ethernet, please don't let me down. I mean, my stream I feel pretty confident if I didn't have an Ethernet cable plugged in, I would have for sure crashed by now. Or buffered or something. With how many tabs I have open. So I think this is a good start. But it is making me nervous. It's taking so long to load. The clip doesn't want to load. And maybe it's just a Twitch thing? Why are you not loading? I don't know why it's not loading. That's very strange. Getting abducted. Oh no. Are you drawing your own emotes, Bailey? Yeah, because you're basically right at affiliate, right? That's so exciting. I'm so proud of you. I still have to pop in and say hi. Oh my gosh, I sometimes pop in and lurk when I'm working, but I can't chat. And it looks like such a nice time over there. I'm so excited for you that you're so close. 2 seconds, I could pull out a pod. For 2 seconds, I could pull, you know? Whoa. Okay, there we go. Like, if you could just be patient for 2 seconds, I could pull out a pot. This was funny. You know? I had no meals prepared. I had nothing prepared. That's a good strat. I love this clip. This is such a good clip. That's a good strat. Oh, I believe in though. I'm sure drawing emotes is weird to get used to, and then with practice, it's probably it would probably be so cool to have your own hand-drawn emotes. Yeah, and like Mimi, yeah, you did yours, and they look so Mr. good. And then they're just so nice and personal. Just give me 2 seconds. Why was I doing the most? Why did I take out 10 pots? Like, I just really needed one. Mr. Lionel. Oh, fuck my pots! And like, why they all have to disappear? Pots. Oh my god. Like, if you could just be patient for 2 seconds, I could pull out a pot. You know? It definitely felt like at the end of a long late night stream and we were feeling kind of goofy. You're late to this one? I do like that one. Okay. 2 goals reached. I don't think I set goals until my I don't think I've set many goals. I think 1 follower goal early in the year. And then I set a sub goal during my 24-hour stream, which like Trevor just knocked out of the park. So I think that's what that refers to. Like when you do those Twitch integrated follower and sub goals. 145,000 channel points spent. Trevor, you're like, hell yeah, I did. Look at you, #1 all-time gifter. Top of the chat. Damn. You're holding that spot. That nice, clean #1 badge. You built community. Okay, for not streaming as much as I'd like to, I'm happy with this. 415 new followers. That's exciting. We got over 2K this year, I think. I'm pretty sure we went into this year with like 1.9K, so that's exciting. Because I was creeping up to 2K for a while. New subs, 119. It's so funny because so this doesn't count. This doesn't refer to like people who've been gifted subs who've been subbed or renewing subs. I think this means like brand new tier 1 subs. 119. A lot of that was honestly probably from the 24-hour stream from those gifted subs. You think it's off, or you think maybe it didn't register the last ones? I feel like it seems accurate because it doesn't count people who've like renewed a sub. This would have been brand new people who've subbed or been gifted a sub for the first time in 2023. Like if you were brand new, like your first time sub ever, I think is what this counts for. Oh wait, but you're saying gifted subs. Oh yeah, that's not accurate. Joe! Oh, thank you so much for giving us a sub to Bailey. We'll find out when this gets true. Yeah. This has to be before November. This wouldn't have counted the generosity that was my 24-hour stream, or this one sub that Joel just gave. Joel, thank you for doing that. Bailey, the star looks so cute next to your name. The little lavender star. That's true, that's true. I wonder if those 50 would be in there. Yeah, because you've gifted more than even just that 100 sub thing for the 24-hour stream. I wonder if this... Yeah, this doesn't seem entirely accurate, but... Here's my chapstick. That's a 911 emergency. I'm gonna have to go get my chapstick soon. I can't focus when I don't have chapstick. I'll go get that soon. Thank you so much, Joel. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if ads suck... Oh no, are ads going right now? Or did you get hit with ads, Bailey? Santa gotta grab his elves before Christmas. Yeah, I feel like the gifted subs. I don't know when this would have capped off, but it doesn't seem entirely accurate. Hype Train's 11. That seems pretty accurate. Okay, so we rated out 41 times. I got rated 87 times. Shoutouts received 26. Oh, it's all behind my face cam. Not bad, not bad. Pre-made a Twitch. Thank you, template. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey. Oh, I'm glad you have a subby now. Thanks for doing that, Joel. My loudest fans in 2023. Okay, calling you all out. Calling you all out. Mimi, I don't know if this is in any sort of order based on how it's displayed. Or if it's just like everyone is just randomly plastered here. Mimi, you might be number one. I love it so much. Wait, okay, here all the friends. Mimi, Ada. I hope Ada's doing well. I really hope Ada's doing well. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago when Ada was in our chat. And not even my sister Ada. Which is so cool because I've never known another Ada in my life. But there was another Ada in the community. If I'm not mistaken, sometimes when I check my settings, I honestly think Ada might have like an ongoing I would assume she knows. If not, I should probably maybe cancel it just to be sure. But I think Ada has an ongoing like tier 2 or tier 3 sub to me. I'm pretty sure. And I don't know if that would be intentional, but that is so sweet. Next year, Bailey. I love that so much. Next year I'll be in yours. And then we got Jay at day 1. And then we got Trev. And then we got Jingle, Pa, Joel, Frosty, Nathan, and then Chrome. All the homies. I wonder if this is in any sort of order. I know, I haven't been to a Bailey stream either. I hope to soon. I hope to soon. Thank you for playing. Stream your recap. The chance to be featured on Twitch's front page by turning your recap into a stream. Ooh. Guys, am I on the front page right now? Do we have 10k people in here? No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. I was on the front page. I would not know what to do with myself. I'd be so stressed. Okay. Horror mode. Baldur's Gate. Oh my gosh, I love that. Community. I think I've seen this. This is Twitch as a whole. Story views over 100 million. New affiliates. Over 500,000. That's really hard to wrap your head around. Over 500,000 new affiliates. Like, the way gaming and streaming has blown up in recent years is crazy. Over 500,000 new affiliates. New partners. Over 6,000. That's huge. Like, I feel like partners are up on this pedestal. Over 6,000 partners. That's a lot of partners. Over 2 million freeform tags used. See, these emotes were a hit. I'm guessing top emotes on Twitch. don't even recognize any of these emotes. I know Keck, but I don't think I've ever seen this version of Keck W. 49.65 billion chat sent. North America. Cutie Cinderella is at the top North America clip. Oh, I love Cutie Cinderella. Ms. drops weight. Oh, Ms. Kiff. I don't want to see someone drop your weight on themselves. That sounds rough. Kai, XQC. Yep. And don't know this one. Hassan, Summit. Latin America. I was watching Julia do her, do the Twitch recap, and she was like, all men. Great. Look, guys, are we surprised? All dudes. All dudes. All dudes. All dudes. And they worry about women taking their views. Am I right? Shaking my head. Shaking my head. They worry about women dominating the gaming space. Very funny. Very funny. But we like healthy dudes. You know, like Trevor and Joel. Dudes with, you know, who welcome women into the gaming space with open arms. And who aren't toxic, you know? Okay, that's Twitch recap. That's Twitch recap. Oh, hello. I want this scene. Wow, this one is cool. Cool, Twitch recap. Wait, you're a woman? Oh! Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm just chatting, and then I think I'm gonna step away. I have to pee. I'm gonna fill up my water, and I need to find a chapstick really bad. And then we'll decide if we want to game or not. I feel like I could game for a bit. I don't know. I could... do I want to, like, boot up Zelda? I could even just do some fruit game. I don't know. Thank you for the pee. Thank you for the pee. Oh, I have hiccups. We'll think about it. I'm gonna step away for a moment. And then I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna do that. Why do I have hiccups? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna step away for a bit. And then we'll decide what to do when I come back. Thank you for the pee. Thank you for the quote. 699. Nice. I did something I haven't done in like years, and I cleaned out some of the quotes. We had some that were I don't know, some like very like a lot of random ones, some like duplicates. We had some from people who like ended up being banned in the community. Like they needed a good clean out. So I think I got rid of a decent amount. It was like at least 50, but we kept most of them. Gotta learn the new numbers now. I know. I was thinking that too. I'm like, people know certain quotes, and now we gotta like test it out and figure out the new ones. I think most of the early day quotes are the same. Like quote number 3 is always gonna be, it's gonna be a short stream. But yeah, any I guess after a certain point would be shuffled down now. Oh yeah, is there any quotes that you guys had that were go-tos that are different now? Oh, shoot. I know, we're gonna have to learn the new ones. And we kept most of them, but there were some random ones that like were duplicates or that just didn't really like make much sense. But I think we pretty much kept most of them. You don't remember any numbers? Me neither. I only know number 3. If I do horoscope, what will pop up? You can't remember ones I've done, yeah. With so many, it's hard to remember. Yeah, we got some silly ones. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go away and pee. I'll be back in a bit, though. I'll be back in a bit. Where's my break button? There it is. Okay, bye. Go piss, girl. Thank you. Sell that one.
Pro controller for pro gamer less than 3 inches tilde sent via thronegifts.com.
I can't with all the gifts and the generosity. Was that a pro controller? I'm getting spoiled. I'm getting spoiled this month. It's on Twitter now. Oh, the cappuccino. I'm still processing the gaming chair. I'm still processing the gaming chair. Everyone's liking it. I'm so shook. And let me just hydrate. Wait a moment. Not. Almost got debated. What the heck is that Gordon doing there? Sorry, I can't take it. That chair's like a couple $100. What the heck? Why am I tearing up a bit actually? That's like a lot of money. I'm like kind of tearing up. I'm like kind of shocked right now. I'm like kind of shocked right now. That's a lot of money. Wait, I'm just trying to process. Oh god. Oh god. Is she gonna save me? Zelda, you missed! You missed! Zelda, oh! Come back! She's trying her best! Okay, I could not stick the landing. They had to give me a cutscene. Get the fuck. Oh, sorry, I'm swearing. Sorry. I got so aggressive there. I was so stressed by my controls. I want to catch that little guy. Wow, Stardew Lore.
Thanks!
Oh my god. Ah. Like if he could just be patient for 2 seconds, I could pull out a pot. You know? That's a good strat. That's a good strat. Okay. Mr. Lionel, just give me a moment, please. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, chill, Mr. Lionel. Oh, fuck my pots! My pots! Oh my god. They affiliated, I'll probably add a show cat. You should. I think Radical Penguin, I think Daddy. Did I just say Daddy? I did not. I meant Danny. Okay. Sorry, I don't even know what to say about that. I was gonna say, I think Danny has a show cat redemption. Right, Mario? Impression best I've seen. Mario! Hey, brother, it's me, Mario. Whoa. Crazy shit. Zelda is the moon. I assume I probably use Unobo because I just got his abilities. Hey, man. Oh! Damn, that's fucking sad. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh. Oh my god. That's so sad. It's like I thought she was gonna do it, but that's so sad. Damn. Oh my god.
I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
Oh my god! I love him! It is glowing! I swear that looks like the mirror of Twilight. Let me look it up again. Mirror of Twilight. Doesn't it blow glue? It does. What, I can ride her? Ayo? Link can ride on Mineru's construct. That's her name for something. I wish it were me. Damn. Well, God bless the Zonai with such a slutty waist. They've been blessed. You know. Hello, I'm back. Whoa, the throne thing just went across the whole screen. Sorry, I went back during a funny clip. You guys, I'm working on an edit. I'm waiting a bit because we could get some more clips by the end of the month, but I'm gonna do a 2023 clip compilation. I've never done that on my own channel. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I really like how it turned out. I pretty much edited the whole thing during my overnight shift last night. So it's good to go. It's just if we get any more clips, I'll quickly add them. I'm excited! I love how it turned out with some like funny upbeat Nintendo music behind it. I think that's probably what Snow's working on as well, like her version of Twinkly23. She always does such cute like year-end clip compilations. But I was like, I'll do a spin on it too, and I'll get one on my own channel. Cause you know I'm trying to work on that watch time and stuff. So I'm excited to see both of them. Both of them. Jingle hi! Oh my gosh, how's it going? You guys, when I stepped out to fill out my water, I was like so pleasantly surprised by my living room. I completely forgot. I'm not used to it yet. But my mom, before stream today, came over for a few hours and helped me decorate for Christmas. And my apartment is just so nice and cozy right now for the holidays. I didn't really decorate much last year. And this year, I wasn't planning on doing it just because, I don't know, it's just me and Brandon. Like, we just go to our families for dinner. We don't host anything at our apartment. And it's like, we're busy and I'm lazy. And I'm like, until you have like a family and have kids and like, if you're not hosting anything, I was like, there's no point for me to put anything up. But my mom was like, well, it's so special to have decorations and a tree up. And she said, I'll come over and help you. And she brought over a lot of extra stuff she had. Because I don't have a whole lot of like Christmas decor of my own. You guys, it's like it all looks so nice. I'm gonna post not tonight, but I think I'm gonna post some photos I took on my like personal Instagram and some TikToks, but it looks so pretty. I wonder if it will pick up. It might not, no. If I adjust the focus, it might. Maybe. Oh. Hello? I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. I'm like, how use DSLR? How do you use DSLR? Oh, vibey. Let me try to find. Sorry, I know I'm so blurry right now. I was so out of focus. Yeah, it turned out so cute. Guys! Okay, I didn't even talk about the throne gift situation yet. Sorry, I'm so out of focus. You guys, those packages, I have a few wrapped. Those are from Wolfie. Those are my throne gifts. Is this how people glasses see? Honestly, yeah. This is me literally when I don't have my glasses on. This is how I see from a distance. Imagine if it showed you guys my prescription. Oh gosh. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm talking to you guys out of focus. I wish I had autofocus. But I'm not gonna focus it yet. This is so trippy. Do you guys feel like you're you had, you know, some cold ones with the boys after a night out? This stream is just drunk simulator. I'm gonna keep it like this for a bit though, because I have more pictures to show you guys. Joe, thank you. Oh my goodness.
3 years plus swoop.
Thank you so much. 3 years. 37 freaking months. Let's go. Whoop. Yeah, this is crazy. This is what it looks like basically when I don't have my glasses on. Not that bad, but kind of at nighttime from far away. Wow, this is like drunk simulator. Wow. But yeah, so here's the thing. My mom and I did all this today. Like, it really looks so cute. But my throne gifts from Wolfie. There are a lot of them. If you guys know, you know, from the 24-hour stream, or if you saw my Twitter. So I figured what I've done with throne gifts in the past is just you know, I'll like open them up on stream as they come in. But since it's close to the holiday season, and Wolfie kind of like gifted them, saying, "Oh, this is like for Christmas," or he said something like, "Oh, because I didn't give you anything last year." I'm gonna, just so it's more exciting, I'm gonna wrap them all from myself and write from Wolfie, and then open them all if I do a stream like on or around Christmas Day. I think that's my plan. And so these are all from Wolfie, and because I said how like Brandon and I aren't really doing gifts for each other because we're just trying to save money. So we would have no gifts otherwise. So it fills up the spot under the tree now. Yeah, it's cute. I have a really tiny tree, but we put it on like a little basket to make it look bigger. But yeah, and I'm still waiting on some of the throne gifts. I think most of them have come in, but I'm still waiting on some of them. And then I put some ambiance on the TV, and my mom and I were decorating with like winter jazz and Christmassy jazz. Oh, I don't know if you guys can. Ooh. Do you have a PS5? I don't know. Just a Nintendo girly. Just my Nintendo consoles and PC. And Brandon's an Xbox guy. We have no PlayStation in this household. I don't know if I ever have plans to, honestly. What's a PS5? Isn't this so... Look, and it's my... I feel like my Zelda OLED, the colors look really nice with Christmas decor. Like, oh man. My mom brought some festive pillows. And a cute little reindeer in my bathroom. You guys have never seen my apartment. It's actually, for just being like a part-time girly, having just lived out away from home for a couple years, my apartment's pretty cute. I made it pretty nice. Ooh, bathroom reveal. Whoa. Bathroom reveal. And my mom brought Evie a little bone. She was so happy. It's so cozy, you guys. I love how it looks right now. Evie! Cute little pillow. I got a nutcracker. Wow. Wow. Like my tiny little tree, we made it look so nice. And while we were trying to set up, you know, sometimes animals will just jump on things. Like if you're folding laundry, your dog or cat may just start rolling in it. So we were trying to find a base for the tree, and he was just kept jumping on the box. Like we were trying to just set up the base of the tree, and she just kept jumping up on the box. So cute. She just got a groom recently, so she looks so tiny. She doesn't have her fluff right now. Yeah, I really like my apartment. Honestly, for just like this apartment, when I moved in, so Brandon was living here with a roommate, and the roommate moved out, and I took over the lease. So it fully looked like a man cave. And this was just me, like the past 3 years, just like decorating to no end. But like a lot of it, our furniture is really cheap quality. But just looking at it and not interacting with it, like it looks really nice. It's a nice apartment for like on a budget. It's cute. I like how I decorated. It also helped that when I moved out, I was doing my retail job. So literally every shift I had a discount. I would just go home with like furniture and like bags of decor. Yeah, I think those are all the photos. I think I showed you guys everything. Little entryway moment. Have I showed you guys my booba candle? I have a booba candle. There she is. You guys can't see the detail, but she got it's very detailed. But this is when you walk in, guys. This is my living room right now. From oh, sorry, I bonked you. Sorry, from like when you first walk in. This is how it is. Oh, it's blurry. Evie. Wow. I think I showed you guys everything. It's so nice right now. It's like my mom and me, like just a few hours, it looks so, like an entirely different space. I wasn't feeling festive at all, and now it's so wintry and cozy. Oh my god! It's me and Jeebs! Why do I have this saved on my phone? What the? Oh, what the heck? Whose cat is that? Oh, man. It is very important, that's true. Also this is not Evie. I think sometimes I just see funny or cute animals and I just screenshot it for a rainy day. Guys, Evie loves her bed. So I've had this... So I don't know if you have pets, you might relate, but I've been trying to get Evie like so many different styles of beds over the years. And she never uses them. I bought her the nicest, like most expensive beds, and I always end up having to return them because she just won't interact with them. We crate trained her really well, and to this day she like chooses to go lay in her crate. That's like her place of choice. So we just keep her crate out. She's had since she's a puppy, and we keep the door open, and she like is always just relaxing in there. And I've tried to put like beds, get her so many beds, and she'll always go to the crate. And finally I got her a bed that she actually likes. And she's almost 7, and I got her a bed that she actually likes. So I just have it beside the crate, and she'll just use both. Like, oh, same with Evie though. She'll always sleep in the bed with us. But if it's like we're just kind of lounging around and it's not bedtime, she'll always be in the crate, which is so interesting. Unless she's like snuggling with us or something, but she likes her bed. I think I have some really cute pictures of and videos of when we brought it home, and she was just like jumping all over it. Aww. We have a fuzzy carpet she likes. Aww. She's just a little floof. I love her. She's so excited. The baby. Oh my god, I have to show you guys. So guys, my phone. When I came back from TwitchCon, you know how your phone will like say, it will like look at the pictures you have in your phone and it will think it's like your friends or your contacts. You guys, my phone is trying to get me to add Point Crow as like a contact. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I have like 2 photos with it. I'm like, listen, I wish him and I were on like a homie basis, but it's just it can't always be like that, you guys. But it's so funny. I saw that on my phone. And it was just it cracked me up. Oh. He loves love your pic. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if you posted it anywhere. If I saw yours with him, but I got one with I got a few with him, and I told him. So we have one that was just smiling, and this was our last one. I told Eric to chuck up the deuces, just exactly like that. I said, "Chuck up the deuces." He was probably like, "Who is this? Who is this woman?" And then, and I also told him to play. You guys, I was so excited to meet him. I was just word vomiting. I also told him to play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Oh man, I was just like a big old mess. And I also got a photo with Abby, with his manager. But yeah, my phone's trying to get me to add, which is just it just killed me. Aw. Is she lounging? Oh. Bailey! Can I... want me to share this? Do I have permission to share this? If not, totally valid, and I will keep it private. So cute! Oh my gosh, he's posing like such a dad! Oh my gosh, if you're comfortable with it, you can show it. Wait, I wanted to focus. I love him. He is posing like such a dad. Oh my gosh, you two look cuties. Bailey, Eric, cuties. Oh my gosh, I love that. He is just such like he was so happy to meet everyone. Like he is such a genuine guy. And I loved your fit. Oh my god, I love your pink pants. They absolutely slay. I'm so happy we met, Bailey. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine not knowing you. I was so nervous to meet him, but he was like so friendly and he kept it flowing. He was really nice meeting him. Yeah, do I have I have the most random photos. Yeah, Abby was so nice. I really liked Abby. Okay, I have videos of when we brought the bed home. Ignore our like winter tires in the back. We were like in the process of switching to our winter tires. They're just chilling in our living room. Oh, so cute. Aww. So cute. Aww. I love her. She's so cute. Just rolling around in it. Have any other funny photos or videos to show you guys? TwitchCon is so cool. I would like to go again. It was expensive, but I think they confirmed it won't be in Vegas, and I think the Vegas aspect of TwitchCon was easily the most expensive part, not even the convention. So I definitely would consider going again if it was out of Vegas. And I'd love to meet you all or meet up with you guys again. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice. I usually always keep live photos on. And then it's cute because then you kind of get like a little second, 2-second video out of it. So many. Oh my god, we got so many. Ah, the boy. Ah. You can see the moment after I told him chuck up the deuces and right away. I love the live photo. It just shows him go like this. So funny. We were like in photo mode smiling. Man, and in his ear I was just like, chuck up the deuces. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't weird like that. But I was like, let's chuck up the deuces. But it just... when I explain it, it sounds so funny. He was ready though. Whoa. Oh, I love them. So fun. I'm just showing you guys random photos. I guess I've never really gotten the chance to show you guys a lot of photos. I'm just kind of showing you guys random photos, you know? Oh my god. I have some funny photos on here. What the heck? I'm in like Bahamas photos now, and you know, if you ever traveled with family, how your parents will try to take like 1,000,000 photos. Normally I love photos, but sometimes you're just not in the mood. And I have so many photos where my mom was like telling me to pose, and you can tell I'm just kind of over it. Oh my god. Oh man. She's a superstar. Just not even looking. Just fabulous. Oh man. Damn. Oh my god, I look so uncomfortable in so many of these photos. Hmm. Oh, this music is kind of beautiful. I like the jazz music. Hmm. Do I have anything cool to show you guys? It's just like show and tell right now. What's on my phone? Hmm. When we were in Bahamas, they had like a... And it was all inclusive. There was like a liquor station in our room. Crazy. It was so crazy. And that's what led to my chipped tooth and my broken nail. And that, my friends, is how the events unfolded. Oh my god, I have Eevee puppy videos from like 2017. Eevee puppy videos. Wow, it's crazy to see her so small because she's a small dog. She's only like 3.5 kilos. She's like 8-ish pounds at her full size, but she was like, you could hold her in the palm of your hand when she was brought home. And it's, my mom has this like table with like, you can see, and she used to run under it. Aww. Now she like can't fit under there. But she's, I remember when I lived at home, she would, and she was a puppy, she would sit under the table. Aww. Gonna play again? Aww. I'm sorry, I'm showing you guys so many dog. I was ready to play Zelda and now I'm so distracted. Oh. Oh my god, she got the strap. And you see me fighting for dear life. Like, give that back to me, please. Oh man. Sorry, I'm totally not reading chat either. I'm so sorry if I missed anything you guys want to see. I'm just having so much fun showing you guys my phone. I don't know why. This was a good dinner. Oh, I love that. Oh, she would be so excited to meet all of you. She would be so excited. uh. I met Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph! What a cool dude. Was he nice? Oh yeah, he was sick. Oh! Please, camera. Wow. When I went to the Disney thing, they had like a cute little room where you could take pictures with like figures. Oh man. Yeah, Ralph was a cool dude. Wow. That might be the end of cool photos. Not seeing anything else. I'm kind of actually... Because I only got this phone in a... You guys remember I had that phone hiccup where I had to get like a new phone in the summer? And I didn't really have things backed up, so I lost most of my photos and videos. So that's kind of at the end. She's an Addy dog. Wait. When your dog just is more fashionable than you. I don't put really clothes on her though, because she hates it. She looks so sad anytime I do, and she doesn't walk. Like, she just stands there like a statue and thinks she's in trouble. So it's a cycle of me buying her cute outfits and putting her in them, and then taking pictures of her in them, and then never putting them on her again because she hates them. Oh man. Swag. Swaggy. Oh man. Aww. It's the Eevees. Oh man, back in the day. I think this was before I streamed. When I was on my Pokemon Go shit. Two of them. Oh, this music's... Yeah, that's like the end of my phone. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, can I fix this focus now? That is the question. Wow, I wish I had autofocus. Pokemon shit. You know what? That photo show and tell took so long, I kind of have to pee again. Oh man. I think I do want to play some Zelda. I'm like fully on a night cycle right now, basically, so I want to stream for a few hours, I think. No pressure for anyone to say, but I think I might play some Zelda. But... I might do that. Sounds good. Yeah, I have to pee, honestly. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna leave you guys on this scene. It's pretty vibey. Go piss, girl. Go piss butt. I'll be back. Hey, one sec, I muted, but you guys are actually watching a Point Crow stream, by the way. This is his alt account. This is so unhinged. Like, if him or his team ever pops in, they'll be like, this is fucking creepy as shit. Sorry, I really have to pee, but I just want to make this look kind of real. Like, you guys are watching a Point Crow stream. Lay on the bed! Wait. Oh, what did I just do? Shit, where'd he go? Where'd he go? The scene is still here. Eric? I'm sorry? Where'd you go? It was a real one. Go. What just happened to the scene? Can you undo on a... Oh, what's going on right now? Was it all my overlays? It might have been. Okay, let's be careful doing that again. Okay. Okay, let me try this a different way. I've really... It's not... It is absolutely not happening. But I really hope someone from his team is not watching. Back from the dead. Yeah, but a little early. I mean, Abby is so sweet. She actually followed me back on Twitter. But if she sees that, I'm sure... And she will have every right to absolutely unfollow. But, it said, bitch, you thought. Okay, so I'm gonna... I'm just having fun. You know? We're just goofing off. Okay, whose idea was this? This was Mimi's. You can't put, like, photos on an angle, can you? Oh my god. Oh shit. The stream is getting kind of crazy. Do a flip. Eric, do a flip. Oh shit. Okay, I'm struggling with I'm directionally challenged right now. Okay, clockwise. I wish you could be more precise with like how you rotate things. You can adjust to how? How so? I was mixing up my clockwise and counterclockwise. I can't find like how if you were in Canva and you have like a wheel, a precision wheel. Oh shit! Oh shit! Everyone hold your panties. We got it figured out. Oh man, this is crazy. What do we think? To make it look like a bit realistic, maybe. Wait one sec. Is it? It's maybe a little crazy that there's two of him, right? Doesn't look too realistic. Yeah, I gotta do something. it looks a bit unrealistic with 3. I'll maybe keep them like, I won't delete the scenes. I'll keep them there for if we need them. I think I'll hide these ones for now. Okay, do you guys feel like you're watching a Point Crow stream? Should I go pee? An entire scene of Eric, and it's just like multiple Eric. Imagine, listen, it's never gonna happen. I keep saying imagine these things like they'll happen, but imagine if you rated me one day and I just had these scenes ready on the fly. Like, what would you think if that was you rating into a streamer like that? Would you be concerned for yourself? Or would you be like, oh no, it's chill? Or would you be like, okay, this was a mistake? I think it would probably be the latter. It's kind of fun though. We're just having fun, you know? What if he was Twinkly Crow in like an alternate universe? If this was an alternate universe, this would be Twinkly Crow. This would be your streamer. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I really gotta pee. I'll be back. Okay. Oh goodness. Pulled up my water. I got a Pepsi. Normally I'm a Coke gal, but we got Pepsi. You need to add me on Steam. Oh, are we talking about Lethal Company? You guys, when I was seated on the toilet and I was having a think, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I should switch over to Zelda right now. And then I've been so actually like invested in Lethal Company. Like I really enjoy watching streams and I've been wanting to play it for a while. And I'm already pretty set on getting it and doing like group things with like Puppy and maybe Mimi and Jingle, whoever wants to play. But I'm like, what if I were to buy Lethal Company really quickly right now and test it out like solo tonight? And like get the feel for it on my own tonight. And just do some cursed like solo runs. Like I kind of want to actually try Lethal Company right now. Like if I were to open Steam right now, I'm just gonna buy it, I think. Would watch. Like I really enjoy even watching people do solo runs. So I think I actually just want to buy it like right now and stream that today. Cause I'm gonna keep going for a few hours because I'm just getting off nights. I like went to bed at like 11 a.m. or 12 or something. And I woke up at 5 p.m. So I'm like, it's like my day's still going, you know? Do it. I'm opening Steam. What if Eric popped in my stream? Like literally, I don't know what I would say. I would be so embarrassed. I would be like, I can explain. But then I would not be able to explain. Especially if I had the 3. I think it's kind of fun to have one in the back, like, while I'm chatting. That's not too weird, is it? Like, maybe a little? You just kind of, like... It's like a... Where's Waldo? It's like, if you spot it, but you might not. It's just kind of fun to have some, like... He's just hanging out, you know? Just some company. Never be mad, hate you. He's just kind of... hiding behind the bed, you know? It's just a sneaky little, like, silly guy. I'm just trying to, like, really make it line up. We need 3 at all times in case he pops up. True, we do have to be ready at all at all times. I wish I could make this one look realistic. Like, as realistic as it could look. Like, I wish I could clip it behind my chair. But my chair is not, like, a scene or an overlay. It's just me. It's just, you know. Hi, Bootless. Have a good night. Oh, I was about to drink my Pepsi backwards and it's not open. Should I move him around every stream? Especially now that I have this fun scene. As long as the cannon doesn't give up on us again. You guys, I'm not even, like, kidding. Like, if I just pop onto stream every time, this could be, like, a new stream, like, meme. It's like a game. Every time, you see TwinklyTor is live, it's like everyone has to keep an eye out for him. And it's gonna be a new spot every time. And then maybe whoever finds him first. Like, I could make this a whole thing. I really could. Like, I can make him so tiny. I could really do a lot with, like... I could be super creative with it. I think it's just so funny cutting, like, the lower half of his body off, and then it's just, like, him popping up. Like, I could really make him small, and it would be, like, a fun game. That one actually looks really good there. I'm gonna keep that one there. So let me add another one. I think I've got like 5 or 6 existing right now. Okay, let's do this again. I just tried to copy and paste it last time and it messed everything up. Also, I don't know why I don't think it was like this all stream. Is my title the Game Awards? I don't think I started stream with that, so I don't know why it did that. I'm just gonna... Are you guys enjoying the Game Awards? Co-stream? It's been like that for a while, shit. People are probably like, what's going on? It's kind of on brand, though. I could really be, like, super sneaky with this. Like, I could put him, like a little worm on a leaf. Like, I should do this every stream. Like, you guys have to find him. Oh, he's so small I can't grab him. I grabbed the whole scene. He could be on my mic. You see him? Sorry. What if I just ate him? Wait, we have the same brain. We have intrusive thoughts. Go. Oh shit. I'm so stressed right now. Like, I feel like I'm like stressed that he's lurking. I know Point Crow is not lurking in my chat. But I just feel really like stressed and embarrassed right now. Respectfully, yeah. Okay, is this all of them? Or we're missing the main one? Like, what if I just had this? Oh. I do like the ram head on him though. We need to be subtle though, so I'm gonna get rid of most of them. Like, I like keeping it in sneaky spots, so you might not see it right away, but then you see it and you're like, is that Point Crow? I kind of like keeping these ones. Okay, get rid of this one. I think I could, like, have a full just chatting stream with these 3 Erics. It would be kind of fun, though, if, like, how about every stream I add a new one and I can't get rid of it, and then maybe in 2024, my first stream, we start with 1 Eric, and then by, the end of 2024, we see how many are on my stream. I should make a channel point redemption, like add an Eric to the stream. I'm getting a lot of ideas spinning in my head right now. Add an Eric every stream, like before I go live, and then every time it's just a new Eric. But then the catch is I can't get rid of them. Like, we just add an Eric every time. It's a pretty fun idea. I don't like how this one is sitting. Like, it's not quite lining up with the bed. This Eric is not cooperating. A collage of 100 Erics. And like, maybe all you see is just my face in the middle to chat. What was my minimum stream? I think I streamed 110 times this year, according to my recap. So, and I hope to stream more. So maybe it would be like, hopefully minimum 150 Erics. You're like, I have 189k channel points and I'm ready to use them. Yeah, I don't have any big redemption. So I feel like if I just add a fun one day, then people will just have so many to go ham. Oh, that is such a good point, Polly. Because I was thinking, I really haven't been very active on stream this year. And I was like, 110 seems like a lot. Oh my god, it probably is not even half of that in terms of like genuine stream sessions. Like, every time I streamed, it's probably like it was probably actually like 4 streams as far as Twitch knows. She helping the stat. She's making me look so active. I was going over my recap. I was like, damn, that's a lot. 110, it doesn't feel like that. That's actually funny. Oh, I keep moving my whole overlay. No. Just trying to get the Erics just right. 9 streams in one night. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That's so sad. I actually probably did not even stream over like 50 times. Ah, this Eric does just not look right here. You can lock the capture? Oh, so he would just stay put? Wait! Oh, so I can do that to my webcam overlay. How do I do that? Lock capture. I move the wrong things all the time. Lock capture, lock capture. Oh, I bonked you guys so many times today. Next to the source. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, stop it right now. I can't even grab it. Oh, I wish. Oh, changes everything. Let me lock it. Literally go through and I should have everything locked. Wow. I move the wrong things all the time. I'm locking everything right now. Sub counter. Sleeping Eevee. Ko-Fi. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna lock all the Erics. He can't leave. Lock Eric's ram head. Wait, I have to actually go through off stream, do that to all my scenes. You don't even know how frustrated I get at picking up the wrong scene accidentally. Lock the Erics up. They literally cannot leave. Wow, this changes everything. Even just toggling over my screen, it doesn't even like pop up the... It doesn't hover over it anymore. Like, I can't even accidentally grab it. Wow, that is nice. And chat box as well. Where is my bubble chat? Literally all the sources I see are point grow, point grow, point grow, point grow. I can't even find my bubble chat. Okay, lock that. Yeah, this is nice. Oh my god, thank you, Mimi. Okay, which Eric was this? Okay, that Eric is good. Hey. I'm gonna unlock him because he's not looking too good. I wish you could be a bit more precise. I think that's alright. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna lock him in. I'm gonna keep these 3 Erics here. This one actually could probably move a little bit. This whole stream is... I'm just being like really particular about this right now. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna lock him in. Okay, these 3 I think will stay for today. Yes, Mimi is the bomb. I love chatting with Mimi. Why your scenes are not working properly? You know what? Also, this is something I have to actually do through stream elements, but when I switched to OBS, my stream subs used to go up automatically, and now it just, when I switched over, it just changed to text. We had 1 gifted sub and 1 resub. Oh wait, but it's locked, so it won't let me edit it. Okay, so that one I can keep not locked. Okay, this one not locked. Okay, this is so helpful. I grab my overlay and move it all the time. This is so nice. Okay, so I'm on Steam. Where is my wish list? I when I think about it, I would be so down to play Lethal Company right now. Okay, how do I add someone on Steam? I actually am not... Okay, friends. I'm not super familiar with Steam. Add a friend. Okay, if you want... This is my friend code. If anyone here wants to add me. Or if it's easier... Or... I feel like I probably don't have most of you on Steam. Or if you don't have Steam open and it's easier for me to just add you, if you know your friend code off the top of your head, I can just type it in here. Or a profile, or try searching for your friend. Enter your friend's profile name. I can just search if that's easier. You sent me a request. JLPD accept. Okay, we're friends. We're friends. Do I have you on? Do I have you, Mimi? Come on. Oh, I do. I do have you. Okay, okay. You do? Okay, yay. I love that for us. And I have Joel, I have Snow. Okay. I have Trevor. Yay. At some point, I think he went off to bed. I'll have to add Puppy. The Puppy Shy. We're gonna play Lethal together as well. Okay, wish list, wish list. Wish list. I don't think Lethal Company's too expensive. I'm gonna buy it right now. I have Baldur's Gate in my wish list. You received a gift from Jingle Peony? That's a no. You beat me. Damn. From the Peony. Damn. No, you're on the naughty list. You can't be nice. You can't be nice. Shit. Okay, I'll accept it. Oh, I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. You beat me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wow. No, okay, good to go. I have it. I own Lethal Company. Thank you. I appreciate you. That is so nice. Jingle, thank you for getting me Lethal Company. I really appreciate it. Now I'm definitely streaming it tonight. Shit, I was gonna do solo. Anyone want to play some Lethal tonight? Hop in a Discord call. I no pressure. I have no problem doing solo. I kind of want to test it out and like get a feel for the game. Wait, oh, you guys would actually play tonight? For real? Some of you guys. I think whoever would want to play would have to be comfortable on a Discord call, because I think that's the whole point of the game. It's like proximity chat to communicate. You are a motherfucking legend. I really appreciate that. That means so much. I don't even... I'm almost so awkward thanking people, and I don't even know how to like express my gratitude. But dude, that is so nice of you, and never required. But it just... Oh, it means so much. Let me go to the store. I want to see how much that was. I feel bad. I don't think it was too expensive, but I feel so bad. I appreciate that. You are so nice. Oh, it's not that expensive. $12.99 Canadian. That's honestly a steal for like how much this game is blowing up and the success they've had. I'm really happy it hasn't like skyrocketed, because I would totally understand if the devs did that. We love to see it, like good indie games that just do well and they keep it affordable. Like we do love to see that. Oh, true, because you... Wait, did you buy it for Mimi? Or you mean like you bought it for yourself and then me? Yeah, for how cheap it is? Yeah, that's a steal. In-game chat. Oh yeah, the way I've seen it, which is I think the best way to play it, which is how I'd want to play it. Yeah, I guess we wouldn't even have to jump in a Discord call. We could just. I know a lot of people will like jump in a Discord call to like just set up the game, but that's not required. So we could just like type in chat and then join the same server, and then we just talk in the game and then in chat if we need to communicate. But I think the thing with this game is that you don't want to communicate outside of proximity chat because you don't want to spoil if like. I mean, you don't get spoiled, but I think it keeps it more fun when you don't know who's dead and like if your teammates have died. And I think that's a part of the fun. Like you can't touch base with them until you're back at the ship, because then it makes it too easy. So I think it would be fun if we just jump straight into proximity chat and then from there it's just GG's. You have seen nothing. I kind of, just to get a feel for the controls, want to jump into a solo round. But if anyone actually would want to play today, I'm down to stream for a few hours. To be surprised, will I kill that excitement for you if I stream it solo right now? We could just jump into a group thing right off the bat and figure it out together. Can we do a test run? I'm down for whatever you guys want. Thank you, Jingle. That really means a lot. Oh, and also, I saw that Bailey added me. Bailey, I'm gonna add you back before I forget. Yay, Bailey and I are friends. You haven't opened Mimi. Bitch gotta pee. Should we just all jump into a blind? Or I assume you've played it, Jingle. You're down for it? Listen, I'm actually down to jump into a game with you guys. I might be a bit... No, I'll be fine. I was about to say I might be a bit shy, because I don't really do voice call gaming with people. But I think it'd be fun. I'm like basically just chatting to you guys now anyway. The only difference is I'll hear you, but I'll hear you guys. I think it will be chill. So yeah, should we... Just no point doing a Discord call. We'll just jump into the game. I'm gonna get it, so yeah, Mimi is having a pee-pee. If you gotta do anything, and Jingle, I think I'm gonna open it. Play now. Can I download a game to my computer while I'm live? It shouldn't be a problem. I got an Ethernet cable now. It shouldn't overwhelm my computer. I did it. It's downloading. You're going for a washroom break? Yeah, no rush, no rush. I'm gonna get it installed and stuff. Oh, it's on my computer. Not a big game. Wait, this is such a fun idea. I'm actually really excited right now. I'm so excited right now. My game is ready to play. Let's see if it captures it. I couldn't tell you guys the last time I played a Steam game on stream. I've just been in my Nintendo Switch era. Let's see if it captures it.